Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be Hairy Muppet. We are casting game number 2 of the quarter-final of the HomeStory Cup number 7. And there we go. It is going to be MC up the top left side, and down the bottom right side it is going to be Hyun. And I forgot to mention this last game, but because I was going through the round of 32 and 16, but Hyun is a South Korean player and he plays for Quantic Gaming, which is a US-based clan. And up the top left side, MC is another South Korean player. He plays for SK Gaming, which is actually a German clan. So there we go, all sorts of awesomeness going on. And I think I'll have to be a little bit faster on doing the round of 32 and 16, guys. I definitely want to include that stuff to give you guys a bit of a wider range of who actually played in the tournament. But I'm just going to run through the names next time. Just boom, 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 boom. And yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome, though. I'm having a look at the list, man, and QXC, man, went out in the round of 32 against somebody, and so did Cass as well. So yeah, those two players would have been completely awesome, but they went out in the round of 32, so that's not at all good. So you will not be seeing them in the quarterfinal series, but we still do have a ton of really awesome players from every single rank. And I've got to say, man, shit, hold on a sec. Alright, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, just a quick phone call, but luckily I can pause and resume and you guys do not miss a thing, just a little bit of stutter or something like that. But anyway, we're going to keep on, and this is Probe coming in just like last game. He's going to do a bit of a scout, and the spawning pool comes down after the hatchery, so those guys are going to sync up again very nicely. This guy's just going to do a bit of a run around. Not sure exactly what his plan is, but yeah, I don't know, he's just going to try and stay alive. But another drone coming out, going to try and give him a little bit of a sandwich. Not quite going to work. There we go, the pylon coming down. Oh, is he going for a cannon rush, man? That would be, I think he is. I think he's going for some sort of cannon rush here. And yeah, this is going to be very, very awesome if he manages to get this cannon down. But Hyun sees the danger, and he has sent out 2 more drones, and these guys are going to be going absolutely nuts. But his window of opportunity is running out. He needs to get the cannon down before the hatchery, and he just manages to get it down. I don't know if these drones can actually manage to defeat it. They're going to have a good job though, but yeah, I think they may have it covered, just barely. He's sending out another probe down here though, and a zealot as well to clean up the drones. He should be able to get it down. Another cannon down by the time the creep comes out. So there we go, there's that one cannon. And yeah, this is going to be some excellent job here. The Zerg managing to get out a couple of lings, trying to take these down, but the zealot will help. However, I don't think he's going to be able to save this cannon. The probe man is going to get taken out by those lings. The zealot, however, is going to actually, he's got some lings in there as well, so he gets a nice sort of bottleneck here. But this harass is pretty much over. But it has forced Hyun to build quite a lot of lings where he normally wouldn't want to. Normally he'd be building a few more workers at this point, so he's a little bit behind where he'd want to be. But the drones, sorry, not the drones, the lings, they are going to be out here, and they are going to be going out and doing all sorts of awesome stuff. So we're going to see exactly how well this counter can actually work. He's actually getting a baneling nest. He's gone around and said, alright, I'm in this dodgy position where I need to make something happen. So if I'm going to make something happen, I may as well get out a baneling nest, get 18 more lings out, and just really push it hard. And the Protoss madly trying to wall this in. He's just going to be able to, no, not quite. That zealot just out of position. I don't think this was quite a beautiful gate there, but he's going to have to send some probes out, and I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. This amount of lings, they're just going to try and stay alive, try and keep the gate open until these ling reinforcements come up. And yes, they do have quite a large amount of numbers. The zealot may be able to whittle them down eventually, although no, the zealot's getting extremely low on health, but these probes going to help him out. Another zealot coming out, and these zealots are just waiting because these guys are all coming in. He's morphing a bunch into banelings. He feels like he's got enough time, and this zealot's just going to go down at the last second, but this ling is going to stay alive. Bunch more lings coming out just to protect this gate. This gate really was never going to work. I guess in his haste to get his gate up, he didn't build it extremely well. But here we go, the banelings coming in, and they are going to go. Actually, they the Zealot might be able to soak up a couple of them, but the rest of them going for workers, man, and this is just going to be game over for MC here. It was a nice try with the cannon rush, but it sort of backfired on him with this massive amount of stuff just coming in all over the place. He might be able to survive it, but the Lings keeping the probes occupied while the Banelings are morphing in, and these amount of... Well, I mean, if the Banelings get into the worker line, man, it's just going to be all over. And there we go, MC just saying, good game. I don't want any more of this. I don't not want to see the Banelings go in and do all sorts of awesome damage. And great job by Hyun, man. Really just pushing off from that very early cannon rush. You can see he didn't build any more workers. After he pushed the cannons away, he went in for a full offensive. He knew that he was behind as far as workers were concerned. And he had to make something happen. And if this had gone in, and the Protoss had managed to push him away, then it would have been evened out pretty much. The Protoss would have had to spend a ton on army units instead of probes, and yeah, it would have basically evened out the economy. But yeah, instead he just completely wiped him out with some very nice bailing use. And congratulations to Hyun for that counter attack that just worked so well. And I think a lot of it came down to this just bad gate placement. If the pylon had been forward a little bit, he might have been able to hold on a little bit longer. And I mean, how long does it take you to get a Zealot or a Stalker or something like that? It would have been really bad once the Bailing started coming in, but he would have had a lot more army, but a lot better equipped to deal with it. And he probably still would have lost, but he wouldn't have lost as bad as he did. So there we go. But that is absolutely amazing, man. Hyun taking a 2-0 lead in this best of 5 quarterfinal series, and he only needs to win one more game to see him on to the semi-finals. And yeah, I'd love to see Protoss players win, man, but MC I don't know too much about, but I know quite a bit about Hyun, and I know that he is extremely, extremely good at taking people down. So we're going to go on to the semi-finals. Not the semi. We're going to go on to the third game of this quarterfinals, and we're going to see exactly what MC can do to get this game back. He tried something fancy this game. It didn't work out. So what can he do to pull himself into the semi-finals? We're going to see in Game 3 coming right up.